these must be the next ones. Due to go in. Oh, it starts to snow again.
Strap yourselves in with that one. Like today when I was driving.
I feel like I need a 5-point harness.
Did a proper racing harness helmet.
Proper racing chair.
Oh no, here we go.
We won't be going, I doubt we'll be going too fast.
Well no, we've just seen the other one.
Do that now. It's all set up.
And thank you for joining us at Drive today. Your experience is about to get underway. Remember to follow the car in front and keep a sensible distance. No overtaking is allowed, and you must stay in your vehicle at all times when on the race circuit. Please take a moment to look through your goodie bag for more information on other events and activities at Brands Hatch, plus details on our Spot the Stig competition. Remember to look out for our Smile for the Camera sign on the start-finish straight. Our resident photographer will be taking your picture, and you'll be able to download it for free when you get home. Keep tuned into this app as you take part in your car journey with a difference, and we'll share some corner-by-corner fast facts as you drive around this legendary venue for 3 laps.
Nicely placed cars there.
Yep. Yep. And here we go, out the pit lane and onto the track.
You're entering Paddock Hill Bend, the site of one of F1's most famous on-track incidents, the huge Turn 1 accident involving James Hunt and Niki Lauda as their infamous title battle reached boiling point in 19...
Oh!
Love the compression there.
Oh, I've just eaten, guys. That made me feel weird.
Druids, the hairpin is the tightest corner on the circuit.
Yeah, please be careful on this one.
Superbike champion Josh Brooks leans over at an angle of 55 degrees when he rides through here, with his body just inches from the ground.
They look like getting very close to that.
They are, aren't they?
This corner is named after two-time F1 world champion Graham Hill, father of 1996 world champion Damon Hill. Graham raced here in multiple Grand Prix and even once drove a bathtub on Boxing Day, maybe the smallest vehicle ever to have posted a lap at Brands Hatch. We're turning now on onto the Grand Prix circuit, which was built in 1960. 4 years later, Jim Clark won the first Grand Prix here. In the 1980s, F1 cars would accelerate out of here from 120 miles per hour to upwards of 190.
Can you imagine the pullback on that?
This is the first for all of us. Even I haven't been out this way on the track.
Okay, just keep your distance, cause
Legends have been written here on the run-up to Hawthorne Bend. This is where Nigel Mansell passed Williams' teammate Nelson Piquet to take the lead after his epic pursuit in the 1986 British Grand Prix, the last to have been held here.
Nigel liked passing VK, that's for sure.
Here, you're driving up to the highest point of the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, Westfield. Indeed, this is one of the highest points of Kent,
Wow.
that were it not for the trees and nearby buildings, you'd be able to see for miles. The first of these two corners is named after Barry Sheene, one of many bike racers linked with Brands Hatch. Others include the original king of brands, Derek Minter, Shane Shaky Byrne, and Carl Fogarty, who would have ridden out of the second corner Stirlings towards a wall of tens of thousands of adoring fans in the 1990s.
God, that bridge is rather low. Oh. Not quite sure I agree with that one. Please do not go into the gravel.
1,000 brake horsepower F1 cars would throttle onto the straight to speeds of up to 180 miles per hour across the start-finish line. 14 World Championship Grand Prix started and ended here between 1964 and 1986.
You can imagine getting the speed up down here, couldn't you? So,
Paddock Hill Bend's elevation change is about the height of 2 double-decker buses, a real roller coaster. Motorcycle racers used to ride up here the other way in the 1930s when the circuit ran in the other direction.
he really wants to get going, doesn't he?
He's can't overtake, and that other guy's going really slow.
Oh,
I really don't like that bit.
Oh, I love it.
it's a shame you get to this point and then you haven't got that up, because otherwise you'd.
I know.
It's probably to do with safety now.
Yeah.
You don't want people going around hitting cars in road cars.
No, I suppose because once
This
you come
corner
back
was
up.
added to the circuit in 1954 to create what is now the Indy circuit. Before that, the circuit was even shorter, and that's when the layout reversed to run
Not
in
onto
the
the-
direction we
not
know
onto the
and love
road.
today.
It's the road.
For a race car, that is.
We should have taken everything out. It's like a keep
The
getting
land you
hit
were
with
driving
your
on was at one point a mushroom
pens and
farm, and it
scissors.
was requisitioned by the army as a transport base during World War II. This was also the site of Paralympic road cycling events at London 2012, where there was success for amputee racing driver Alex Zanardi as well. This uphill left-hander is named after John Surtees, a local hero and still the only man to have ever been world champion on both 2 and 4 wheels.
Joe, I'd always sort of thought if you go on a track, how do you know where you're going? But actually, you can't go far wrong, can you?
No.
Of course, can't go far wrong. Where's the tarmac gone?
you know when you look at some of the tracks, you think, how do you know where you're actually going? You can't go anywhere else.
It's not just cars that are quick here. Only a few years ago, Leon Haslam's British Superbike Challenge ended when he suffered a brake failure and skidded off at 172 miles per hour.
Please be careful.
F1 cars will take Westfield at 90 miles per hour before accelerating towards 180 down Dingle Dell. In 1980, Desiree Wilson
we're in a
became
7-seater
the
car.
first female to win a
You're not in a racing car.
which on the evening
And it's snowing.
here. As you exit Stirling's, you head towards the Motorsport Vision headquarters. Current circuit owner Jonathan Palmer renamed the building in 2004 when Motorsport Vision purchased the Brands Hatch group of circuits. Jonathan made his Formula One debut here in 1983 with the Williams team at the European Grand Prix. In 2011, the British Superbike Championship came down to this final drag to the line. Tommy Hill just edged past John Hopkins to win the title by 0.06 of a second. That's 67 times shorter than the average blink of an eye. Now you know more about the
Stop
history
with
of the
that
majestic
donkey.
Grand Prix circuit. We'll leave you in peace for your final lap so you can take everything in. Remember to visit brandshatch.co.uk for latest news and information, and to follow our social media pages for updates. Thanks for coming, and enjoy the last part of your drive.
Yeah, because they backed you up, you can't get the speed down there.
Good.
Not going to be a race driver then.
I could, right? Just not with Dad driving this car. Oh no, it's this bit. That one didn't feel too bad.
No, because we weren't going as fast as we hit the bottom. That's the problem.
It just makes my head feel weird.
It makes my stomach go. It'd be okay if you were strapped into a seat. Strapped in.
Yeah.
How they do this in minis and things like that, I don't know. Mind you, when they do the mini driving there.
Mini's probably nicer to do it than this. This is a really tall car, Mum.
I know.
Does he look like he's having fun? Welcome to Megan doesn't exactly like. It's probably worse in the back seat as well. Coffee. That's not gonna roll the car, it's okay. It feels like it. Don't like that. I don't like that.
fine for me.
Probably
Which bit?
trucks, semi-trucks drive under that.
It's not as low as you might think.
I don't think we can do the chicane
No, we didn't do any chicanes, did we?
yet. Good. Oh, jeez.
And we got the Finch flag.
And the checkered flag.
Hey!
It's over. I don't feel like
I quite enjoyed that.
Oh, that's epic.
I wouldn't mind going around with like an experienced driver in the passenger seat because you know, like they're not really gonna. That's a nice car to drive around.
I've done it once, haven't I? I've been in the passenger seat. It's yeah.
Ugh.
I think he was a bit gutted because I think he wanted to get some speed up somewhere.
Yeah, the guy in front of him was going well slow.
I was quite surprised.
Safety.
Go get home yet.
Oh jeez, that's gonna think it's a racing driver now. Vroom, vroom.
And we'll stop that.